the second book in sort of a Cold Creek mini series. I've done 14 Cold Creek books, but they're really various mini series within an overarching
Mm-hmm.
series. This is the second book in the series I call The Christmas Ranch, and it features Celeste Nichols, who's the youngest sister of the three sisters, the Nichols three sisters. The first book was about her sister, and it sort of introduced us to the characters. And Celeste is like a quiet librarian, and in the first book, her sister takes,
Mm-hmm.
she likes to tell stories to her nephew and niece, and in the first book, her sister um, heard her telling one of these stories, loved it, and her sister was an illustrator, so created a book
Mm-hmm.
about this little children's story, which went viral and went crazy. And so now she's a celebrity, doesn't want to be, doesn't, that's not the
Yeah.
life she ever wanted. But it's, on the one hand, it's exciting to have people want to read her stories. On the other hand, it's kind of terrifying that
Yeah.
she's suddenly in the limelight. And
Boy.
so she's enjoying her life, sort of, and then kind of is reunited with her first love. A boy she had a crush on years and years ago when he comes to Pine Gulch with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
He had always come to his name is Flynn, and he had always come to Pine Gulch where his aunt or his grandmother lived.
Mm-hmm.
And so he returns to the town and sparks ensue, and it's a sweet. I think it's a sweet,
Yeah.
warm Christmas story. I always research something. I mean,
Yeah.
there's always some little thing I don't know anything
Exactly.
about. Whether in some books I have characters who have careers that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
In this one, because she was a writer, this is my very first time I've written a character who was a writer, so that was
Mm-hmm.
kind of
That's
cool.
interesting. Yeah.
And there were a lot of things I wrote about her that I sort of really did relate to. Just sort of some of the it's a weird thing to throw yourself out there and have all your thoughts and characters, they all come out of me. And so that there's really this kind of exposure part about being a writer.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think it wasn't exactly, autobiographical, but there are certainly some feelings that Celeste had that I've shared. Well, here's the thing. I write these books in the spring, usually.
Yeah.
I'm starting a Christmas book. I have two Christmas books out every year, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to start them quite early in order to get them out.
Yeah.
So Christmas music for me is the thing that puts me in the mood. And I listen to Christmas music year round while I'm writing the books. That really does help me stay in the mood. Decorating helps me. Last year I put a tree in my office and I left it there pretty much till I was done writing the last
Oh,
Christmas book, which was May. So
wow.
it just helped me sort of stay in the mood. So the
Mm-hmm.
decorations are a big part of it. The food, Christmas food, there are certain foods that evoke memories of childhood
Yes.
and memories of, different family traditions that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
My family, we'd love to go look at Christmas lights, so that's always something we do that really helps me feel the spirit. There are a lot of people who decorate like crazy where I am, and
Yeah.